Pushing radical self-love and femininity is sometimes an act of rebellion. Between the media showcasing us in a certain light and some of us coming from really toxic environments and, abusive situations, it's really difficult to really showcase our feminine side. And I can totally relate to this, but some of us have took the form of masculinity and allowed it to become a form of self-protection. So growing up, I was always told that I wasn't black enough. Take a second and really think about what that means. What do people equate to being black? Oftentimes, people like to put us in a box and think that as black women, we always have to hold it down. Once I learned how to operate within my feminine energy, it really transformed a lot of different aspects of my life, including how I feel about myself. Stereotypes of black women being barbaric, loud, being overly sexualized stems from slavery. Back in those days, black women specifically were seen as all of these negative stereotypes. And if you guys look at the media today, those same exact things are being thrown in our faces. Those stereotypes actually justified black women being victimized and being treated a certain way back then. And time again, we continue to see this within the media. So within some of these pointers, I'm gonna continuously say, at the end of the day, be who you are. Do not ever let anyone make you feel like you're not enough, because you are. These tips, like I said before, are just some things that help me to level up within my self-love journey, and hopefully they will all be beneficial to you guys as well. So the first tip that I would say is dedicate time to self-care. Self-care is self-love. Give yourself a moment, a day, an hour to just committing to yourself. As black women, we're always taught to hold it down, like I said before, and to bear the weight of everyone else. Sometimes we need to take a step back and make sure that we're good, because if we're not good, then our families won't be good, our friends won't be good, our communities won't be good, and we need to make sure that we're taking the proper steps to care for ourselves first. Be patient with yourself, because all flowers take time to grow. So dedicate some time to self-care. So the second tip I would say is think positive and be compassionate. Envision the best version of yourself and start showing up as her. I have a ton of videos on how to think more positive and different daily habits that we can do to really transform our lives. So I have all of those linked down below. But my whole thing is, our thoughts are so powerful. Most of us operate on autopilot and just allow our thoughts to just go freely and run freely into whatever direction that they want to go to. We need to be able to hone in our thoughts and create a vision for where we desire to be. Also, as far as compassion, our energy speaks before we do. So making sure that your energy is at a really good place before you interact with anybody is something that's super important. So the third tip is to take care of your physical appearance. So the way you carry yourself is actually a form of communication. It's a non-verbal communication. Personally, I love my protective styles because of the versatility. I'm able to change it up and look cute and do what I do. And also it helps for my natural hair to grow. I actually noticed that when I have my natural hair out, my hair tends to be plateaued and it doesn't really retain any growth. And when I apply protective styles, it helps for my natural hair to grow. Plus, I don't have to worry. Like, I just fix my little frontal, and I'm good to go, as opposed to having to, detangle my hair or wash and do all of these different things. But natural hair is just as beautiful as these protective styles. As long as you're putting a little bit of energy every day into making sure your hair looks good, then baby, you're good to go. Also, caring for your natural skin is something that's really important. I love wearing makeup, y'all. If you guys are interested in how I got this look, I'll have that tutorial link down below. But I really love makeup. But something that I learned really, really early on within my makeup career or love for makeup is that in order for you to have flawless makeup, you have to have a flawless foundation. So I really took time to care for my skin and to nurture and tend for my skin underneath my makeup. If you guys want a tutorial on how I care for my skin, give this video a big thumbs up. So when I was younger, I used to paint and I used to draw all the time. I would actually draw kind of like Bratz doll kind of figures, like big old heads and like little bodies, and draw outfits and draw hairstyles and makeup to go with it. So I naturally just love everything about beauty. And I also used to paint. So I love doing my makeup. It allows me to be creative and different, and I just love it. But you don't have to wear makeup every day to feel feminine or to feel beautiful. As long as you care for your natural skin and you put emphasis on making sure that your physicality looks good, then you're good to go. So the fourth tip that I would say is to dress more feminine. So typically skirts, dresses, things with natural silhouettes are more girly or more feminine, but my whole thing is I feel as though people should dress however they feel like. If you feel like wearing jeans, then wear a cute little top, little girly top. Dress how you desire to dress. Satin material, ruffles, the color pink, yellow, and white tend to look really good on our chocolate skin. So I would definitely recommend adding those staple pieces into your looks. Something else that I wanted to add in is to accentuate what you got, but remain mysterious. Whenever I wear anything that has like a revealing top, I always try to cover up the bottom. Or if I'm showing my legs, then I always try to cover up the top. So having that balance is really, really feminine. The fifth thing that I would say is pay attention to the details. So details add a personal touch to showcase who you are and what your style says about you. So the details include hair accessories, jewelry, you know, little tidbits that you can add onto your look that just makes your look pop. I've seen so many women pair, you know, different things like statement pieces together and look absolutely amazing. But for me personally, I wear something that's a statement piece, like a statement piece necklace, then I'll understate everything else, like wearing stud earrings. I like that balance. Also, adding a good staple perfume is vital. I love to smell good, and I think it is so feminine when a woman has a statement perfume that she wears on a day-to-day basis or on special occasions. So the sixth thing that I would say is to maintain good posture. So slouching looks super lazy. You want to pull your shoulders back and lift your head up like the queen that you are. So we tend to hold stress within our necks, backs, and shoulders. So it's really good to maintain good posture, to not allow all this stress to take over. Also, when we're on our phones all day, it's very easy to like slouch and look down. Give yourself some time to like, you know, practice putting your shoulders back. So the seventh thing that I would say is to have some etiquette. We deserve to rest in our femininity, and having etiquette not only does that, but it also showcases our compassion. So my best friend has this saying that there's a time and place for everything, and it's true. When I'm with my girls and we're vibing, we're having a good time and drinking, that's one thing. Knowing how to carry myself is something that's extremely crucial. If you guys want a full video on etiquette, let me know down below in the comment section. So the last thing that I would say is to smile more. When we smile, we come across more approachable, nicer, and people tend to want to be nice to us because we're smiling. So scowling will make us look unapproachable and mean. I hope you queens enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And never forget, you're the prize. Keep your head up, queen. Bye.